Hello, World Food students. You are making tacos this week, and here to do a little demonstration is our very own Mrs. Garrett. There's a reason for that. Way back in August, we had a faculty retreat, and one night we had tacos, and I watched as Mrs. Garrett fried the tortillas and shaped them so that we had these wonderful taco shells ready to put our fillings in, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So I asked if she would show you how she does that, and then you can do that with your tacos that you're making this week. So thank you, Mrs. Garrett. It's all yours.
Okay, first thing you want to do is have a plate off to the side with paper towel because you don't want a grease bomb. Sorry, grabbing a paper towel here. So you just want to take a paper towel, line it on your plate so that it'll absorb the oil after you've cooked it. You want a nice deep fry pan. I use a wok, or this is a perfect fry pan, nice and deep. It doesn't splatter too much, but it will splatter a little bit. And unless you want to clean your mom and dad's stove, you'll want to have tall sides. So I put about, probably about an inch of oil in the pan. Then you want to get it nice and hot. And so usually I start it off on high, and you just keep taking your tortilla, and to test it, you dip your tortilla in, and when you start seeing it bubble, then you know it's hot enough. So we'll give it a little bit of time to heat. And I like using these kind of tongs. Some of them tend to stick if you use more of the clampy ones. They tend to stick to your shell. So these usually work better, and you want to heat your tongs before you start cooking. So we'll just keep testing. And then when the oil's hot enough, we'll start frying. So I've been making these forever. My dad is the one that taught me how to make them, and so it's kind of been a family thing. My nieces and nephews all know if they're coming to my house, they want tacos. So, and you can make tacos with pretty much anything. You can do chicken, veggie chicken, beef, ground up grillers, the Morningstar griller that's our ground up. I put beans in them, some rice, lettuce, tomato, olive, sour cream, and of course I hear you're making salsa, so salsa is like the icing on the cake. Let's see if this is getting warm enough yet. Not quite, but it's getting close. So anyhow, I just enjoy cooking, as you guys all know. I like to make sure that everybody stays full and has enough to eat. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tong. It's starting to get warm, and just a little trick. You put it in and you fold it halfway. So you want to heat like one side, and you can see it's getting a little bit bubbly. This one may come out a little bit soggy. And you want to just keep running it back and forth where it's folded halfway till it really starts to bubble. And then you drop it and you pick up the other side, and same thing. And you keep doing it back and forth until it gets nice and crispy. Now my oil's not quite hot enough, but it's getting there. Now it's starting to get some color to it. And you just keep doing it. You want to keep the oil on it.
You used corn tortillas, correct?
Yes, I use corn tortillas. You can use the white corn tortillas Mission. That's the one that my family likes a lot. But any kind of corn tortilla works. And you can see now it's starting to hold its shape. And you can fry them to whatever crispiness you like. If you leave it just a hair soft, then you can stuff more stuff in them. They don't break on you. So then you let it drain and see it's holding its shape really nice.
Beautiful.
And then you just stack it. And now my oil's pretty much the right temperature, so this one will cook a little bit faster. And you do the half, just back and forth, and then do the other side. Just until it holds its shape and it's to the desired crispiness that you like. And of course, you know, after you cook these, and if you have a group of people, you have to cook a lot because they end up having contests of who can eat the most. I think they were having contests when we did the faculty retreat too, because I think I went through, 6 or 8 dozen shells. And see, there you go, nice crispy tortilla shell. One more, and then I think you guys will have the idea. And then make sure you watch your handle when you're cooking grease. And I always tell my kids, put the handle to the back of the stove. That way you don't run into it. And see, once your oil's nice and hot, it cooks pretty fast. And there you go.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.